Howdy y'all, my name is Aaron Cobb. Today we'll be learning about the ironic misinterpretation of hedonism. In a few moments you'll be watching the video Louisiana Cooking, the Best Soup of the World, Season 1, Episode 4, where we see how hedonism is applied in this TV clip.
And I'm going to serve myself a little bowl of them salads right now. Whoo, you kid, that's pretty, yeah. Not too much, just enough. That's pretty. Now I'm going to get myself a bowl of this finished product, turtle soup, right here. This is what we got here. Putting that there like that. Serve myself a bowl of that. And put a little sherry wine on that. I just happen to have some right underneath there. Ain't that fine? And put 1 tablespoonful, no more, on that wine, on that turtle soup there. Put the wine on that turtle soup. Now I'm going to the table and going to eat that, I guarantee. Whoo-wee. Man, that's out of this world. That smells so good. Man. Hoo-wee. Now, you know what I say out of that world, that remind me of a friend with me what become one of them exhorting preacher, and he preach on them parking lot all over the South Louisiana. And he get there one day, and he was preaching, he get a lot of amen, yeah, man, that's right, oh, yeah. And he look out at his audience, he got about 40 or 35 people, and he say, all y'all want to go to heaven, I guarantee, huh? Amen, that's right, oh, yeah. He said, look, all y'all want to go to heaven, step over right here by my automobile. Oh, all of them step over there, except one. He stayed right there. And he said, don't you want to go to heaven, my friend? He said, oh, yeah. He said, how come you did not step over there with the rest of them? He said, I thought you were going to take a busload right now.
Louisiana Cooking was a TV show hosted by Justin Wilson. He used authentic South Louisiana culture, like from my family and my grandfather, who's very much like him, using the Cajun-style home cooking and a relaxed atmosphere of hospitality to show the pleasures of cooking and fellowship. Season 1, Episode 4, looking back on the Best Soup of the World, exemplified Wilson's invitation to embrace the Epicurean lifestyle of hedonism through the joy of home cooking and storytelling. Contrast to the modern interpretation of hedonism, executive pleasures, and instant gratification, Wilson expressed the joy of simple pleasures of cooking, of the cooking process and storytelling through self-discipline. Compared to unrealistic expectations of emotional and physical issues, Wilson balances the self-discipline with the appreciation for simple pleasures as he supports well-being by minimizing health risks associated with overindulgence, as he talked about the wine, about not too much, just enough. The same with the salad and many more moments, but this is just a few. This in itself decreases stress and anxiety from societal pleasures and the unrealistic expectations of being perfect or in a competition with other cooks, just like in other cooking shows. There are many different interpretations for hedonism and on this view, but Epicurus who first developed this theory, had a particular view, or the original view, that of defining a good life, and that good life is as long as it has pleasure that is without pain and maintained by discipline. This can be achieved, but now, what is hedonism as itself? It's exactly how it is. It's life that is filled with pleasure and free from pain. And this is achieved by self-discipline and is categorized by 3 concepts When Faucher quotes Epicurus of three desires, such as the essentialness for happiness, found in friendship, the freedom from distress, which is found from peace, and the need for survival, which is found in rest. Justin Wilson is a great example for the ethical theory, who explored that about the pleasures of life and embraced everyday enjoyment, like when he was sharing about the story. He wasn't doing it to impress others, but kind of like a family of like a neighborly friendship of treating the audience not as like viewers, but engaging them as if they're close friends or relatives. His passion for storytelling and cooking and appreciating the cooking process and enjoying the food he was eating engaged the viewers to embrace and explore the pleasures of life, of everyday enjoyment that can be found in it. Wilson is not just an example of ethical theory, but he emphasized enjoyment by avoiding pain of excess, like having too much wine. He could have had more, but he chose to just have enough. Or perfectionism, like he just chose to be himself instead of just impressing the audience. And this contrasts greatly with the modern interpretations of hedonism, of like living up to a standard. In summary, hedonism emphasizes Epicurus' view of a good life that is filled with pleasure and is without pain, as long as it is maintained by self-discipline. While many sources deviate throughout the different centuries, and different philosophers were also confused by what Epicurus was trying to say, this TV clip is one of several reminders of the original intent of hedonism.